Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your June 2020 Taroscope. I'd like to apologize in advance for it being pretty much towards the end of June, and there's not that many days left. Um, so what happened? Because I feel like I need an explanation. If you haven't watched all the other videos before you, what happened was so I upload videos. I record from my phone and upload from my phone onto YouTube, the YouTube app. And if I don't have enough memory, it means I can't record a video until I make room. And usually your guys' videos when I do these Taroscopes are anywhere from, depending on how long it takes, anywhere from like 25 minutes to like 40 something minutes. So, Scorpio's video took like 5 or 6 days to upload. And then someone at my work tested positive for COVID-19, and all of that kind of just played into the delay of your guys' video, basically. You guys are the last video that I need to do for June 2020. And like I just said in the Virgo video I recorded, when I do July 2020, I am going to be starting with Taurus first, and then Virgo, Capricorn, and then everyone else who I pretty much kind of did that way, so that everyone, gets a decent amount of time in between, so that the people who didn't get a big full month video, I would say, yeah. Okay, so, and the reason why, if you are new to my channel, I shuffle off camera is because, again, of how long these videos end up being. And it saves me time when I shuffle. Your guys' fell out pretty quick, so it probably honestly wouldn't have mattered much. But sometimes the cards do take a while to fall out, and your guys' fell out pretty fast. But yeah, it's because I shuffle 8 cards, and then a 9th card is your overall energy. And then I do after tarot, sex, magic, romance angels, and notes from the universe all the way down there. Alright, so let's get into your guys' read. So, your overall energy for the month of June 2020. So for some of you, you can be like, have already dealt with this and are done with it. Some of you could just be dealing with it or in the middle of it. It honestly depends. So your overall energy is the King of Swords, which swords do represent air signs, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could have those placements. You can be dealing with someone who has those placements. If not, the King of Swords is about someone who has the ability to like lay down authority and lay down law, and may also be very quick-witted and like quick to move to action, but with his hand kind of being down and stuff is supposed to represent also like being able to be just and fair, and to be able to make good decisions, but also be able to make tough decisions. It's kind of the same energy in a way as like the Queen of Swords. So that is your overall energy for you guys. So some of you have been able to really, either you or the person you're dealing with has been very much able to like, make tough, difficult decisions, but also been like, be able to be soft when needed and things like that. For some of you, this may not apply to all of you. So, and then maybe the person you're dealing with. So your first card is the Moon card, which represents Pisces. So you could have Pisces placements. You can be dealing with the Pisces. If not, this card is about secrets coming to light. So a secret may have already come to light because, we're already several days into June. If not, it's about to. I don't know how you're going to receive it, just because, again, I have to clarify. But based on this, it might cause a little bit of problem, but not huge problems, because you really do, for the most part, looking at your cards, have really good cards this month. You do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which Pentacles do represent earth signs, which would be you, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. If you aren't dealing with another earth sign, if you aren't dealing with another earth sign or whatever, this is about like there being, a lack of maybe good home life. It could be a lack of foundation. There could be a lack of like nurturing or nourishing things going on. There could be issues with the mom, just because the Queen of Pentacles has a lot to do with motherly type of stuff. Or it could be issues with fertility, but the only reason why I don't think it might not be a major issue, or it could be an unwanted pregnancy. I'm not sure. The only reason why I say that is because you have another card that kind of negates the meaning of this card. So that's why if you are dealing with another earth sign, I would say that things are either really stuck with this earth sign or they're not working out with the other earth sign. Or you yourself are just really stuck. And that makes sense too because of your next card. Either you yourself are stuck or the person you're dealing with is stuck, because the next card is the Eight of Swords, which this card is about feeling stuck and trapped. But you're really not as stuck and as trapped as you think you are. But just because you aren't as stuck or as trapped as you think you are doesn't mean that feeling isn't valid. It's a very valid feeling of feeling stuck and trapped. Like, it sucks when you feel that way. Hopefully, though, you guys will be able to see that, yeah, I'm not as stuck as I thought I was. I can step forward. The swords aren't entirely encasing me. I'm actually wrapped around in something that's kind of easy to tear off, It's, because this person, they're wrapped in, like, very easy, because they have actual rope in another card, and this isn't rope. This is definitely, like, something that's really easy to tear away through and break through. But yeah, I think some of you are definitely stuck, feeling, at least if you aren't actually stuck, you're definitely feeling stuck and you're feeling trapped. I don't know how long that's gonna last, because your next card completely throws it off, is because you have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is about a soulmate connection. It's about something that it could be working out, is going to work out for you romantically, and it could just be something that is emotionally fulfilling, that is going to work out for you. And the cups also represent water signs, which again could be a Pisces, because you have the Pisces card already. Scorpio or Cancer. But either way, whoever you're dealing with is kind of confirming that there is a healthy soulmate type of situation, fated good job that's going to really bring you emotional fulfillment, okay? Something emotionally fulfilling, whether it's romantic or not, is coming your way. And I really do think that, because you have the Nine of Pentacles, which this card is about happiness. And this card is about having a good time, like in a healthy manner, though. Like, this is really about enjoying yourself, enjoying others. This also is about fertility, coming back to this card. So there could be an abundance of fertility. Like, you may have had maybe some of you, and this is for a very few small of you, this does not apply to everyone. Some of you may have had issues with fertility in the past, and maybe now it's not an issue anymore. Or some of you were on birth control, and then something happened, there's something wrong with your birth control, and you need to be careful, because the chance for pregnancy might be coming up. Just to let you know, be careful. If having kids is not something you're planning, be careful, because this card does represent fertility. But again, this also represents just like abundance of money in a way, just being happy. It goes in line with that card. The next card, though, it kind of throws it off just a little bit, because you have the Five of Swords, which to me, this card is always about like starting unnecessary fights. Like, someone is starting unnecessary fights. Someone is looking purposely to be petty, which is Mercury retrograde right now when I'm recording this. So, it's like people are purposely want to be misunderstood. People want to purposely, like, make sure they're misunderstanding what you're saying, because they're just ready to fight. Like, some people are ready to fight. I don't know. But it's kind of weird, because, again, like, this next card throws it off, because your next card is the Four of Wands, which wands do represent fire signs, which would be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So you could be dealing with someone who has those placements. You could have those placements yourself. But there's like a celebration coming soon. And it could be a celebration as in like, hey, you got a new job, be celebrating a new baby. It could be celebrating a relationship that's finally come together. It could be celebrating the next phase of a relationship. It could also represent an actual marriage. It's a really good card. This is a really good, fun, lovely card to have. It means like things are going to be working out. If they're not working out, they're going to. Because there's going to be something to celebrate, something to party about, something to be happy about. Is why I love that card. And this is a card that whether you get it upright or reverse, it means the same thing. It may be like, oh, it's not as big, but you're still going to have something like to party about. But that's why I love that card. It's one of the cards that meanings doesn't really change. Now your next card, and your last card before I clarify, is the Lovers card. So this can represent a Gemini, so some of you may have Gemini placements or be dealing with a Gemini. But if not, this card is about soulmates. Again, you have another soulmate card. So yeah, something is going to be soulmated. Something's going to be fated. If it's not romantic, I would say there is definitely some type of situation that is going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you, and it's coming now because it's meant to. It could happen. It could have already happened. It's close to happening, and it might happen at the very last day of June because, like, you know, when I do these reads, it is literally for the whole month of June. So this could be energy, like I said, you guys are already coming into this energy in the month of June. You could already be in the middle of it, or you could, like, towards the end of June, it could happen for you. So for everyone, it happens differently. So I'm going to definitely clarify because you got mostly good cards, but you just have one or two that kind of throw off the little, like, narratives that are going on. All right, let's clarify the King of Swords as the overall energy for Taurus for June 2020. All right, you have two cards that want to come out. So we have the King of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there may be a lack of passion, a lack of chemistry, a lack of fire, or it could be maybe slow movement going on top of, like, but there's also a lack of not, like, juggling too much stuff, though. You aren't juggling too much stuff, or the person you're dealing with isn't juggling too much. Or they're not doing enough for there to be passion in this situation, which is weird. That's clarifying your King of Wands. Your King of Swords. So yeah, you could be dealing with a air sign who maybe doesn't have enough fire and passion between you and them. I don't know. But that's what's clarifying it. Okay, what about the Moon card? What do we have for the Moon card for June 2020? This is for Taurus. Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. Come on, what do you have for Taurus? Why is the Moon card here for Taurus? Come on. Oh, this is what wanted to come out. So we have the Six of Cups, which to me, yeah, there's definitely someone from the past. Someone from the past, and the secret is coming to light. Like, it could be someone from the past returning, and maybe you just need closure from that situation, so you're not feeling stuck and trapped anymore. They could show up, and now they put you in a place of, like, if you're not sure what to do, where to go. Yeah. Or it could be rekindling feelings for someone from the past type of thing. Or it could just be feeling nostalgic. You're, like, maybe a secret comes to light and it makes you feel nostalgic for something. It could be something about a friend. It could be about a work situation. But you're going to be feeling nostalgic, I think. Well, I know, because it's the Six of the Cups. Okay, what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here? Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, there's, like, a lack of movement going on. So it could be a lack of not wanting to, move on and move forward with something. You're scared to. And that's why you're feeling stuck too. It's like you're scared to move forward, and again, you're not as trapped as you think you are with this card. You're not as stuck as you think you are. And you could just be honestly scared to move forward. Or the person you're dealing with is scared to move forward. It could be moving forward with you. It could be letting go of you. Either way, you know, yeah. Because the clarifier for the 8 of Swords is a 3 of Swords in reverse, which this card is about heartbreak. So maybe someone is coming out of heartbreak, you or the person you're dealing with, or you kind of might be still in the midst of it, but I don't think it's going to last forever. Okay, because you do have again, the 2 of Cups. So why is the 2 of Cups here for Taurus in this read? Why is the 2 of Cups here for Taurus in this read? Oh, and this is what wanted to come out. Okay, so you have the Hermit card. So some of you could be finding love with the Virgo. Good, good, good. If it's not a Virgo, or you don't have Virgo placements, I would say it's maybe you need to take some time to reflect and think about what you want out of a relationship, what you want, what things you want that would be emotionally fulfilling for you. Like, you really need to think about it. Or if you are in a relationship, maybe you and your person need to spend some time apart, or if you guys are constantly spending a lot of time with a lot of people, you need to kind of just spend alone time together. Okay, so again, there's a couple of different little scenarios going on for you Virgos out there. Okay, so why do I have the 9 of Pentacles in this read for Virgo? Oh my God, for Taurus, that Virgo card messed me up. So why do we have the 9 of Pentacles here for Taurus? I am so sorry, Tauruses. Please don't be mad at me. Okay. Ooh, you have the Ace of Cups. So this is like an overabundance of love. It could romantic love, platonic love, familial love. Is that what we call family love? Familiar, family love. Love from your family members. It could be, again, it could be something emotionally fulfilling, as in a job that's emotionally fulfilling. You could be emotionally fulfilled by working out. You could be emotionally fulfilled by having good finance. It's something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling is why you're feeling the 9 of Pentacles, which makes sense because that card is about really being happy and like having good times and stuff. So again, you could have a soulmate situation coming out really fast, maybe out of nowhere too. So why do we have the 5 of Swords though in this read? Why are the 5 of Swords here? I got some questions. Why are they here? Like, looks like, you know, things are going to turn good, but then all of a sudden you got this one situation that's like, which is interesting, is because it's being clarified by the 5 of Wands, which is kind of the same thing. It's like unnecessary. It's like there's no need. It's kind of, maybe it's trying to warn you to be careful and not put yourself into situations with petty fights and petty situations where you could potentially mess up things for yourself. Okay, why do we have the 4 of Wands in this read for Taurus? Why do we have the 4 of Wands for Taurus? Oh, you had 2 cards that want to fall out. So, no, 3. Oh my. Ooh. Okay. So the first one is the Hangman in reverse. So some of you may, again, the Pisces. Some of you are dealing with the Pisces, or someone has Pisces placement. So if you're not dealing with the Pisces and having issues with the Pisces, I feel like either you or someone else's perspective is stuck on something. And you have the Page of Wands. So like, maybe you're scared to let something new and good come through. But you also have Temperance card, which is usually Temperance is about like balance, patience. So maybe some of you aren't being as patient as you should be, waiting for this thing to come in that you're supposed to be celebrating. Like, sometimes when I come across a reading from someone else, whether it's on whether it's another Taroscope, or it's like, someone tweeting out like, hey, this is what's gonna go for, like, this, like, you see that something good is gonna come your way and you're like, well, where is it? So Temperance is asking you to have balance, but some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. If you are if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, yeah, so you could have, like, maybe you if you are dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel like someone is being hard-headed in this situation, and it's causing there to slowly lose some chemistry. But it's like, I feel like it's only temporary though, because, like, again, I think you guys are solid. But some of you really just may need to, like, have patience about, like, this new thing coming towards you, because it's maybe moving a little bit slower than you want it to. Okay. And then can we clarify the Lovers in this read? Why is the Lovers here for Taurus? Yep. Why do you keep getting multiple cards that want to fall out? These don't feel right. I'm going to show them to you, but they don't feel like they're the right cards. It's the 7 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Cups upright. So to me, these two cards together, it's like there's a situation that really sucked and maybe involved way too many people, and you are so stuck and focused on that situation that you can't see new good things coming towards you. So maybe this does apply for some of you, but this doesn't feel like the right one to me, so I'm not going to accept it. But I wanted to show you, so I'm being transparent and honest with you guys, all right? Just in case maybe for someone like, wait a minute, that actually, just in case there's that one person where that would have resonated with. Okay, why is the Lovers here for Taurus for June 2020? Why is the Lovers here for? Okay. If these are the two same cards, then I'm going to be like, all right, well, that's what y'all meant to have. No, it's two different cards. So, all right, I'm just going to leave it with these ones. But you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, which there is anxiety. I think some of you are very nervous and scared about this connection coming through. Or it has come through and you're really scared about it. And you have the 4 of Pentacles too. So the Pentacles also represent, I don't know if I said this, but Pentacles do represent earth signs, which would be you guys, Taurus, and then Virgo or Capricorn. So with the 4 of Pentacles being the next card, it's like either you or the person you're dealing with is holding on. Either it's holding on to your pride and not wanting to, like, do anything about this situation. It could be like holding on to fear and insecurities that is causing an action and it not going anywhere between you and someone who actually really would be really suited for you, or you be really suited for them. Or it could be like holding on too tightly. You're so anxious about things not working out or things kind of going bad that you're holding on too tightly to someone where it might cause a little bit of issues in your relationship. Yeah. All right. So what else do we have for Taurus for June 2020? You have the Magician card, which this card also can represent a Gemini. So you have a lot of like Sword and Gemini stuff going on. So some of you may really be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini placements. If not, this card, the Magician, is about being able to balance all the different areas in your life, in which I feel like everyone has like different ideas of what that is. So for some of you, it is work, friends, romantic relationship, working out, and having time for hobbies and things that you enjoy, whatever. It's balancing all areas of whatever you want, you feel like you need in your life. But it is balancing all areas of your life, and it's being able to master it. Okay? Either you need to be like the Magician, or you are becoming the Magician for some of you, or some of you already are. Alright, give me 3 more cards for Taurus for June 2020. So again, I apologize for the lack of like how long it took to get these up. I'm gonna wait, like, hopefully if they upload within, you know, if they upload between now and like tomorrow evening, early morning, whatever, then I'm probably gonna start recording your guys' July 1, maybe Saturday night. I'll start recording it, which would be the 28th. Okay, so you have the Justice card, which represents a Libra, which is also an air sign. Again, you've had a lot of like air sign stuff popping up, but you have a situation that can be finally getting the justice it deserves. If you aren't like dealing with the Libra and if things are going well with the Libra, awesome. I'm glad you have things working out with the Libra. If not, it's just about a situation getting justice. Okay, give me 2 more cards for Taurus for June 2020. Ooh. Okay, you have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So some of you may have like something coming to an end, a new journey, new path you are beginning. Could be travel. And then also the 3 of Cups is about like third-party situations, and third-party situations when it comes to romance is usually like, you know, you and 2 other people are involved. So again, it could be you if you are already in a relationship. It could be someone else who's maybe trying to, either they're talking to someone else or you're talking to someone else. Like again, it's basically like a love triangle situation. Whether all parties involved are aware of it or not, you could be coming out of it or being stuck in one for a little bit. Okay, and then what is the last card for Taurus for June 2020? Okay. And then you have the 4 of Wands in reverse. Again, this is a card that I said whether it's upright or in reverse, it means that there is something coming along that you are going to need to celebrate. Okay? Then I just wanted to point out at the bottom of this after tarot deck is the Lover's card again. So yeah, some of you may really be dealing with an air sign. If you're not dealing with an air sign, you do definitely have a soulmate situation coming through for you guys soon. Okay? Alright, now we're going to use sex magic. We're going to do sex magic, romance angels, and notes from the universe. Alright, what do we have for Taurus for June 2020? This is for Taurus Sun. We already have a card, which is going to be justice. So you keep getting justice. So, I mean, I don't know if it means the same thing for sex magic, you know, because they have different meanings in their book. But, again, you are definitely, some of you really are dealing with air signs, particularly a Libra. Now, there's so many Tauruses in the world that, you know, every literally person has a unique different situation. If this resonates with you, awesome. If it doesn't, you know, hopefully maybe check your other placements. And there's other wonderful tarot scopers out there besides me. So we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. All right, give me 2 more, and I will tell you what those mean in a second, because I like to get these ones all out before I do. Okay, and you had 3 cards just fall out. So I'm going to take those. Okay, so the next one is the 9 of Wands, which I think that one's about caressing or embracing or something. You have the 3 of Swords. And the last one is the 3 of Chalices. So there's a lot of 3s going on, because you also have the 3 of Cups, remember, in reverse. So yeah, some of you really may be dealing with love triangle, third party type of situations. Be careful. Don't be doing that stuff. Don't be cheating. And if the person is cheating on you, then you deserve better. Okay, so for Justice, which is this one. This one is about meeting. To obtain love, you must give something in exchange and pay the price for the errors of the past. Ooh. So some of you may have, well, in doubt, have been in a third party situation. Or you may have really hurt someone else's heart. And now it's like, sorry, like, you know, I hate to say it, but maybe it's like the wheel of fortune, wheel of karma. It's been like, hey, you kind of got to go through a little bit of a rough patch now before you have a good, sorry, a good solid love come through for you. I don't know, but there needs to be some type of justice here, obviously. It's really the same thing. So yeah, it straight up said it. It's the same thing as there is a situation that needs to have justice, and in order for there to be, and then the justice needs to happen in order for things to move forward for both people involved. Okay, and then the next card was the Nine of Wands in reverse. So, Nine of Wands in reverse. It's about caressing. So there could be a lack of caressing and touching in terms of sexual stuff, but this card means when a situation is suspended or blocked by doubt, you must hurry to resolve it because it cannot go on forever. So for some of you, you may be coming out of the feeling of like not knowing what's due and things being blocked. Others of you may be very well stuck in it. Yeah. Or feeling like I said, the opposite would be there is no blockage and things are fine and you're coming out of it. The next one was the Knight of Wands. You got a lot of wands here for you guys. So Knight of Wands is, was this the one that I said was embracing? I could have been wrong, but this is about embracing. Was this upright or reverse? I don't even remember. I'm going to keep it upright. The bond that prevents others from escaping us is made of not fear but of joy, not of chains but of freedom, not of past promises but of future plans. So it's basically saying, you know, good, solid relationships are built out of fun, enjoyment, not holding people to past situations, you and the other person being able to be free, but, you know, free within the means of what you and your other person agreed on upon your relationship. If it's an open relationship, fully committed, just you and them, but, you know, and like embracing and maybe holding some titties or something. I don't know. And then we have the, I really do think that was in reverse, but if it's the opposite, then you need to work on embracing and like letting love be free. Okay, then you have the Three of Swords. All right, Three of Swords. And then the Three of Swords is about, that one is about pinching. You must call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities before finding the courage to end a relationship that is now empty. So yeah, for some of you, you may be in a situation where it's just like there's a lack of chemistry, it's not working and stuff like that, but before you fully like end it, I think you really need to make sure, yeah, okay, this is done, you know? And then the last card, the Three of Chalices. Okay, so the Three of Chalices. Okay, sorry, I was trying to see how much time we have, or how much long we're to recording. So the Three of Chalices is about passion, but since it's in reverse, I would say there's a lack of passion. And it says the egg is a promise of life and indicates improvement, success in love, and relief from heartbreak. So yeah, there may be, again, that you have the card of the Eight of Swords, and you also have the Three of Swords that what do you call it? Clarified it. Like, some of you really are in a situation where you are not feeling open to love and are feeling trapped and stuck and like things aren't going to work out. I really do feel like some of you are very much feeling that way. And I don't think it's going to be like that forever, but some of you are very much stuck in that mindset for right now. Okay, and Romance Angel cards. What do you have for Taurus for June 2020? This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What do we have for Taurus for June 2020? I hate when it does that, and it's like all like the half of the deck wants to fall. Why? What's going on with y'all? This is like 8 cards. That's way too many. If it was just purely a romance angel read, you know, I would totally take those 8 cards, but that was way too much. Okay. Come on, what's going on with Taurus? For June 2020. Okay. Right, so you have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you could already be in a relationship with a person you know, who is your soulmate. For others of you, it could be your friend you've overlooked, maybe not really paid attention to. It could be a coworker. It's just if it's someone who you aren't actually dating and talking to, it's probably definitely someone you have overlooked and not maybe usually see like romantically. But something is going to shift between you and them if it's that type of situation. Something going to shift and change where like either you or them come to the realization like, oh, okay. Okay, give me 3 more cards, please. Oh. So, this one says, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So some of you, it's okay to ask for help, Tauruses. I know some of you guys are stubborn and don't want to ask for help, but it's okay to ask for help. It's okay if someone offers help, and it's okay for you to accept it. Like, you don't have to suffer in silence. And I'm not saying that means you need to offer and ask every single person on the planet for help, but it's okay to ask, you know, your friends and family for help. And not your last one, you're gonna have one more after this. This is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So some of you may have parents where you had situations where even if your parents didn't realize they were being like this, you need to heal from it, let go, and kind of forgive them for who they are in order for you to heal and have your love life be better. Okay, and the last romance angel card for Taurus. It was this one. Okay. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So, for those of you who maybe didn't have a crush on anyone, you might now suddenly have a crush on someone. For those of you who were maybe talking to someone or talking to multiple people but not really seeing one person exclusively, you might be now more and more exclusive situation. Maybe you were or for some of you, because there's many possibilities, for some of you, you were seeing someone exclusively, but you weren't maybe yet officially in a relationship together. Now you guys are officially in a relationship together. Some of you were in a relationship, are in a relationship, and now it's you guys are moving in together. Or, you know, whatever the next step is in your romantic life is what is going to be happening. Or for some of you, this is confirming that, hey, look, yes, one day you are going to meet someone who both of you have mutual feelings for each other, and they are going to propose to you, and it's going to be wonderful and magical, and you're going to say yes, or they're going to say yes, whatever. So some of you may actually be getting engaged very soon, like literally. Some of you will be. Others of you, it's just saying that your love life is going to move to the next highest level of whatever the next level is for you. And if you are with someone, it is you and like whatever the next level is. It's all good things. Okay. All right, and notes from the universe. What do we have for Taurus for June 2020? If this is 10 million cards on my screen, it's not 10 million, but it's still a lot. Okay. Let's try again. What do we have for Taurus for June 2020? Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it with 2. So most people are just trying to survive. And then on the back, it says, just remember, most people are so beguiled by your charm, awed by your confidence, and inspired by your choices, they simply forget to say, please and thank you. Please, thank you, and I love you like crazy, as often as they feel the urge. Let's not forget these people. Thank you, please, I love you like crazy, the universe. So if some people are forgetting to acknowledge you, that doesn't mean that they don't care about you and things like that. Also, like I said, some people are just trying to survive. And then it says, this one I have not seen before. Start where you are. There's like 72 of these cards, and I only look at them when I'm doing reads, so I haven't seen all of them yet. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. So, yeah. Some of you really may be coming into a wonderful, lovely situation. Some of you may already be in it and just moving up to the next level. Yeah, there's so many possibilities for you Tauruses. I think there's multiple situations obviously going on here, but I really do think overall it's going to end well for you guys. Like, I really do feel hopeful for you guys, Taurus. I have that feeling. I really do hope things continue to get better for you. And it's okay to take time to heal and everything like that. But don't be afraid to also get back out there and love again, okay? All right, Tauruses. I'll hopefully have your July 2020 video up in a couple days then after this. Alrighty, Tauruses. Bye-bye.